Hello everyone! Today we're going to look at some workbooks that are now for sale on Amazon. These will give you extra practice now that you've watched all your videos and learned how to sound out letters and digraphs and welded sounds. Then you can go on to this workbook for extra practice. As you can see, it tells you all about dyslexia in the beginning and describes letters, digraph sounds, tells you the difference between a vowel and a consonant. Just goes over things we've already learned in the videos. And then you can get hands-on practice writing and sounding out the different letters, the two sounds of A, for example. So then you can get practice writing, practice learning what all the different sounds that each letter makes. It's very important to get hands-on practice with the program. Watching the videos is great, but you really are going to learn best when you do these things yourself, physically. You've got coloring pages with the animals on each coloring page start with. It shows you the letter they start with, and you should point to them and say the sounds. So practice your sounds while you're coloring. And you've got some mazes. These work with the tricky letters that a lot of people tend to get backwards. B's and D's, for example. So this gives you a little more practice so you can pay attention to which direction a B and a D goes. And a P and a J. Also common letters for people to get backwards. And you've got some little games and things, puzzles, to practice your B sounds and your H sounds, for example, right here, and then practice what's a vowel and what's a consonant. Practice your P sounds and your I sounds, your F sounds and your S sounds, whether it's a S or a C. And then you've got matching. You match the sound to the picture that makes that sound. You've got some little maze and a puzzle here. The M sound and the L sound. And then you've got the whole back of it is tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are helpful for learning sounds. Well, for one thing, they're fun to say, so they're entertaining, and they also, you get more practice making the sounds of individual letters. So it starts out with easy tongue twisters. Makes it real obvious to begin with which ones are the ones you should point and say. Of course, a parent obviously should be reading this, because at this level you're not able to decode the words in these stories. But the child, while the parent is reading, the child can point out the letters that make the K sound. Kate, clown, keep, crowd, clapping. Rachel, Roger, real, and rain. Unusual, unicorn, unicycling, umbrella. So the child will point at the sounds that you're working on, which in this case is a U. The adult will read the story. So as you see, it makes it really obvious to begin with by color coding and having them big, bold letters, which letters are the sounds. But as you get farther into it, it'll help you less and less until you have to figure out finally. This has no help at all, so the child can at this point out the S's that make the S sound and the C's that make the S sound. But I will put a link in the description here to where you can go and purchase one of these books, and that will get you more practice at home so that you will be able to read decodable books before you know it.